everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I am Hannah and I do like reviews and YouTube videos here on YouTube. If you're new here and you haven't already subscribed, it would mean the absolute world to me if you could subscribe. And if you haven't already, click the notification bell so you are notified every single time your girl posts. So today's video, as you already know by the title, I'll be reviewing and actually testing and trying out first impressions and creating a look on the new LUNAR Beauty Life's a Drag palette. I'm sorry, this packaging is to die for. Like, it is to die for. I've just done my base makeup. I haven't got the eyeshadow on. This is a big one. Like, compared to, if you compare it to other palettes such as the new Jaclyn Hill palette, it is a lot bigger. It's a lot weightier. This packaging was gorgeous. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I wasn't originally going to get this palette. I'd seen it when it first came out. I'd discussed with a couple of friends and there was a fly flying about and bitch, you better stay up there. Anyways, so there was... Originally when I saw this palette, didn't think anything bad of it. I just thought it's just not for me. Over time, the palette grew on me. Now, especially it grew on me when Beauty Bay LUNAR Beauty Life's a Drag palette is stocked on Beauty Bay. At the time when I actually purchased it, Beauty Bay had a sale on that palette for £25. Now, it was like just dwelling on me, like, do I get this palette? Do I get this palette? Now, this palette retails for £37. Onto the palette now, as I was saying, I wasn't too keen on it, not because I didn't enjoy the colour scheme or anything like that. I just don't know. I wasn't interested. You know, these palettes are like, yeah, it's not bad, it's not horrible, you're just not interested in it. That was just me. Now, it grew on me over time. I'd seen people doing looks and things like that, so I thought, why not I just get it myself? Like, why don't I get it myself? So I thought, you know what, me and one of my good friends just thought, let's just get it. So we got it. This is what the packaging looks like. It's already dirty. This is what the packaging looks like. It just has on the front LUNAR Beauty Life's a Drag, like embossed in like gold, that you can actually feel it, and it just says a colour palette. Now, I had seen some drama about this, how it couldn't be labelled an eyeshadow palette, whatnot, but we're not going to focus on the drama today. We're just going to strictly review the brand and the product. So this is what the actual packaging of the palette looks like. It's gorgeous. Like, Manny, you did really, really well here. I don't really watch Manny, I don't watch any of these like YouTubers, but this is what the packaging looks like. Manny, you did really, really well. I know he wrote a message on the back of the packaging explaining why he named his first palette Life's a Drag and the inspo he had due to the drag world. Like, who doesn't love a little bit of RuPaul's Drag Race? Like, who doesn't love a little bit of RuPaul's Drag Race? I love it. It's cruelty free but not vegan, so for those vegan lovers, I don't think this is maybe the palette for you, but for cruelty free lovers, actually going into the palette. So oh, I've already swatched one. Palette does come with a mirror, as you can see, but let me just show you. This is the palette by LUNAR Beauty. Manny. Now, when I originally saw this, like, this palette looks better in person than it does like on online. Yeah, online. So when I saw this, I was like, yeah, maybe not. Another thing that pulled me massively was there was a brush. It reminded me of Anastasia Beverly Hills vibes, but it was the brush that got me completely, I think. Now, when I actually look at this now, I understand and I really, really appreciate the concept. The fact that you've got a neutral side here. Oh, God to say, I hate having nails. And a colourful side here. Now, the colours are really, really nice. I have heard that people wanted like an orange. However, like, I can understand where you're coming from. But I actually think this palette works like this. I think it's different, like it's original but different at the same time. Like, I don't think this palette needs an orange. Reason being because every palette has an orange. You've got neutrals and every palette has an orange. Like, just switch up, don't include an orange. You don't need an orange in every single palette. That's my personal view. This brush is something that I really, really like was excited for. So this is what the brush looks like. I'm not going to go too much into it, but it does look, oh, it's soft. I don't know what to think. I do like this side though. This side could be like, it's a little bit pointy, but it could be nice for like packing on shimmer, or this could be like nice when you want to add a little bit of pigment. And so, all right, I had to come back. This is like the next day. I had to come back, reason being because the look wasn't just working at that point because my eyes started to water and it was a problem. I'm going to show you some swatches of the Life's a Drag palette. Obviously, I'm not going to say you rely on these swatches because swatches don't actually show the true pigment, the true wear and the true product. It's just a swatch. I'm just going to do finger swatches. I'm not a great swatcher, so don't judge me. I think I'll learn over the time of doing them more. So these are the swatches. These are the swatches of the palette. My swatches are terrible, but as you can see from the swatches, the shades Legendary and the shade Beat, which are the two shimmers, they swatched beautifully. I don't know if you can see. The only shades that didn't swatch good were Mahunty and the shade Mug, so the two browns, and the shade Fishy came off a little bit like crumbly, but overall like that blue, like Pageant Queen, swatched amazing. I'm gonna go right into the palette. I'm gonna take my Morphe M441 brush, and I'm gonna go straight in with the shades Campy. I'm going to take Campy through my crease up until about the brow bone, just so we can diffuse a little bit of pigment in. Okay, as you can see, Campy is like a really nice yellow. This reminds me of the yellow from the Morphe 35B palette, but it is a very nice yellow, so I really do like this. Sometimes I get a little bit patchy with yellows, but I have to like keep building them up. But I feel I could probably just go in once or twice with this yellow and actually get a really nice colour payoff. I'm going to go in next with a little bit of Kai Kai, which is like this vibrant pink. So that is how much comes off. I'm going to take that, and I'm just going to start to bring this just underneath my crease, just starting to work it in to the lid, just so we get that transition when I start to put in Snatched, because I know Snatched is a pigmented sort of like, it's like a burgundy sort of. And this palette reminds me of the Sample Beauty palette, reason being because the Paradigm Shift and the Cult palette, reason being is when you actually put the colours together, somehow they create new colours. Now a lot of other shadows don't do that. A lot of other shadows, when you like mix colours together, they just don't work, but these are like merging together to form like a slight orange, which I'm liking the look of. So I'm just going to go in with my Morphe E27, which is like a fluffy like blending brush, and just to make sure that I'm blending out the edges. This is like one of my favourite brushes. To finish with Kai Kai, I'm going to take the LUNAR Beauty like eyeshadow brush, and we're going to use the more of the fluffiest side, and I am going to now go into the shade Snatched, because we are going to deepen up this bottom part. So I'm going to take Snatched, which I'm loving. There's no fallout. Wow, that picked up a lot. There is no fallout with this palette, and I'm just going to start to pack this on. Whenever you want like a proper bright sort of like, or you want a pigment to show up properly, you want to pack on before you blend. So you pack it on. Normally you want to use, this could be a perfect brush for it. You normally want to use a brush like this. You pack it on onto the lid, and then you go in and blend it. Hopefully like this sort of look works. To switch brushes, I'm going to go in with the Zoeva 227 Soft Luxe Definer brush, and go back in with Snatched again, and just to make sure that we've just really start to pack this on nicely. Then I'm going to take, just to make sure we can blend everything in nicely, I'm going to take the NYX 17 brush, which is like a really fluffy brush, or like a slim fluffy brush, and just blend out the edges. That is blending. Do you see how, like, obviously it looks really messy right now, but do you see how using that pink really helped to make sure that there was no like harsh lines there? Okay, so I'm going to go in with the Morphe E36 brush, and I am going to go into the shade Shady, which is like this really, like this black, as you can see from the, it's a beautiful black. So I'm going to go in the black, and I might add a little bit of depth, like a wing. I'm not too sure. I don't know if I want to do this or not, so I'm just going to add, it as a wing. Okay, I'm sorry, but this is some pigmented black. Like, this black is insane. This is like one of the blackest blacks I've ever seen. Oh my god. Oh my god, this black is beautiful. Whoa. Okay, I'm worried if this is not gonna work. Okay, that's not bad. I'm actually going to go in with my bottom lash line. Now, I am going to go in with a Morphe, oh, this is just part of the Eye Credible set, and I'm going to go in with the shade Fishy. I'm going to show you the shade Fishy right here. Morphe 213 brush. A little bit of Kiki, which is this like turquoise blue shade, just on top. Lastly, for my inner corner, I do look really strange, don't I? Okay, so now for my inner corner, I'm going to go in... Alright, I'm just going to go with a little bit of beat that into the inner corner. Oh, that's really, really nice. I really like that. Okay, so the rest of my face is done. On to the actual eyeshadow palette, I've completed the eyeshadow look. This is what my eyeshadow turns out. I really, really like this palette. I'm liking it more than I thought I would. Like, I've got no problems. I've literally got no problems. Like, they blend beautifully. The colour shade, I even think the shade range is really, really good. I think it's great that you get a brush. I think the price could be a little bit cheaper always, but it's a really, really good price. I think I like how you get colours and then neutral. So on like, you could take this palette on travelling and you can create like amazing looks. Like, you wouldn't expect this like sort of sunset vibe to be created from these 3 shades here. You would not expect that. When they blend together, they create new shades, so you're already getting more for your money in a sense. Like, these look like an orange, but there's no orange in this palette. I'm not a shimmery girl, but the shimmers are beautiful. Like, they are stunning. Like, I was really, really shocked. I don't normally go for shimmers, but these shimmers are stunning. I've not really tried Legendary, but Beat in the inner corner is to die for. I recommend you purchasing this because I think it's just a win-win. I would rate the palette maybe an 8 or 9 out of 10. Reason being 10 because I'll never give anything a 10. It's not the perfect palette, but I don't have anything bad about to say with it. Like, the shadows blend beautifully. Like, if you like a morphy shadow, or you like a really intense but blendable but just everything shadow, go for this one. Now, I'm not like milking it because it's Manny MUA. Honestly, I don't watch him. I don't watch any of those YouTubers. So that is my review on the palette. If you want to see like another like neutral version, just let me know. I'd be happy to create a neutral version. Like, I'm looking at this, I'm looking at the colours, I'm like, did I really just create that? If you did enjoy this video and you want to see more like tutorials and reviews, I love doing reviews. Hannah loves doing reviews, people. If you did enjoy this video and you're new here and you've just come to see the review on the Lunar Beauty palette, I would absolutely love if you could hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell, because I do reviews all the time. Most of my content on YouTube is reviews, but if you want to see more makeup related in terms of like doing actual face makeup, please go onto my Instagram, which is at hanstluce. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did and you haven't subscribed already, why haven't you? Like, and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on when I post, because I'll be posting more reviews. Like, honestly guys, just comment down below what type of products you'd like me to review and I will review them for you, girl. So I love you all and I shall see you in my next video. Bye.